How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. So today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to showcase a couple of my fights of my favorite bosses that I beat while playing Lies of P for the first time. Before we get into it, a little bit of my thoughts. Some of you may know I like to do unscripted content, so if the beginning part does get a little long-winded, I'm going to leave the timestamps of the bosses down below. But yeah, so in short, guys, because this intro is going to be pretty short, I wanted to try Lies of P, heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm a huge Bloodborne fan. I love Bloodborne. I played Bloodborne for a very long time, and it kind of, I played it for so long that I kind of missed out on a lot of the games that came out since then. Lies of P, Sekiro. I didn't miss out on Kazan, obviously, right? Yeah, a lot of like Souls and Souls-like titles. I haven't played Neo either, things like that. So I wanted to give Lies of P a shot. So I'm gonna have my favorite boss fights, my absolute favorite boss fights, and I'm gonna show when I beat them. So my first time beating them on my first playthrough. So all the clips are gonna be taken from my stream on Twitch. But I'll say I was, as a whole, just like my thoughts on it. Again, I haven't really, I needed some time to I still need some time to really collect my thoughts and think about it, but, off the top of my head, I really, really enjoyed Lies of P. It was really good. I love the atmosphere. The combat is good, but it definitely has its downsides, right? There are some bad things about the combat. Combat isn't perfect, especially when you compare it to Kazan, because Kazan's combat is exceptionally fluid. Kazan's combat is insanely good, fluid, and you really in Kazan's combat. It's so smooth that you can almost, when you watch it, you can almost make the idle time disappear in Kazan, right? Can't do that in Lies of P. It's definitely a little more, the pace is a lot slower than Kazan. Definitely reminds me of older Souls combat. Kind of like a mix of like a Sekiro parry system or deflect system mixed with kind of the older Bloodborne, type of structured combat, right? You have a clear window where you need to defend, and then when you can attack or heal or do whatever you need, right? It's you have your select window to take action, and then your select windows to defend. Which again, I think that's fine, right? They're different games, but yeah, I'm not gonna get too into it with my thoughts. I just wanted to give you guys a little, just a little intro of what we were doing on stream and my first experience with Lies of P bosses. Really good bosses for the most part. I'll say that a couple things that I didn't like about the bosses. The worst boss. Playing this game made me encounter the worst boss I've ever fought in a Souls game before, and it was the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Not so much the first time you fight them, but the second time you fight them towards the end of the game. Literally the worst fight I've ever experienced in a Souls game ever in my life. I don't understand why developers keep thinking that multi-enemy boss fights are a good idea. They never work. They're always bad. I get it literally the same developers that made Laxasia and the same developers that made the Puppet King made that fight, and I'm just what is these guys, what are they doing? But yeah, anyway, so that was an experience. I hated that one with a passion. Terrible. I mean this when I say it, the worst boss fight I've ever fought in a Souls game, period. Black Rabbit Brotherhood Mark II, terrible. Literally dog shit. But really, that was as far as bad bosses, that and Magnus was pretty bad. Or Menace? Just because it was just large sweeping attacks where the hitbox is so massive, but you don't really know what you're dodging or guarding. Are you dodging his body, or are you guarding his arm, or are you guarding the shaft of the weapon, or are you guarding the ball of the mace? It was just bad. right? And again, it's not like you can't beat it, but it's not as intuitive as the other fights. So, didn't like that one very much, but all the other ones were pretty decent. I liked them a lot. But yeah, notably, as you know, I'm going to have it later in the video, Victor, phenomenal. Laxasia, or yep, she was great. Really, really good. Very exciting. The only other thing I'll say before we get on to the fights, guys, is if you guys haven't picked up the game, and you plan to play it, again, I personally think it's really good. I was a big fan of Bloodborne. Just be prepared that it's a slower pace as a whole, especially if you're used to playing Kazan. But the only other thing that drug down that I thought was a big negative for me at the part of the game was the recovery frames after perfect guarding. It was extremely annoying. Because even if you're perfect guarding, you're just stuck in place for a set amount of time. And there's even a skill later on in the game to reduce that time, but it's just like they literally are slowing down the game for it serves no other purpose, but it literally makes the game feel clunkier. When it's like, look, if I perfect guard, I should be able to move, I should be able to start up an attack if I want immediately. It felt so bad to perfect guard and then just have to stand there for, like, I don't know if it's like half a second, something like that. But it was also exacerbated by, if you block or perfect guard a large enemy's attack, it just throws you backwards, which also felt very, very bad. But again, no game's perfect. As a whole, I really enjoyed the game, and the combat and the weapon system. So, but yeah, okay, I'll stop yapping, guys. I hope you enjoy the fights. I hope you enjoy the video. And I will see you all in the next one with more Kazan. Thanks again. It seems like I have to dodge or something. Excuse me, to recover. No! Oh, that fucking grab. I knew it at the last second, bro. Oh, at the end with the fucking lightning. Oh, close. Let's go, bitch. Do it. Oh. Get fucked. That was fun, boss, though. I like that boss quite a bit. That was good. Like, I need to remember, like, I can't get as many attacks in between perfect guards. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, absolutely fucking rolled. Let's go. There's another back swipe. Fuck! Fuck. Oh, I thought I had that one for sure. Okay. Fuck. Oh, that one's so fast, man. Okay, the right leg, his left. Oh, I thought I had that one. Wait. Oh, I can break him. I can break him. Oh! Let's fucking go. Easy. It gets me hit quite a bit. So I'm like, oh, I need to heal. And then it doesn't. And then I'm like, the window is gone. What? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Love that.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
What's up, son? Oh, shit. There's the uppercut. Grab. Grab. Not grab. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Chosen, right? Mm-hmm.
The new
Right.
world belongs to us.
Oh. Grab? Not grab. Grab. No! Oh! Oh! All good, big dog? Wait. Oh, there we go. Dude, this boss was so good. I actually... This may be my favorite boss. Bro, please. Shit on.